Oh, hello everyone. I hope everyone's week is going well. Everyone's doing good. Just check that this is working. It is good. We are sorted for easy continuation of the stream. Oh, excuse me. I've got the yawns today. My body likes to do this thing in the summer where it wakes me up way too early. And it likes to think that I got a full night of sleep, but I quite clearly don't. But my body is like, yeah, no, you're fine. But apparently not. Apparently my body is like actively fighting against me. Which is great. It's a great start to the week. The only good thing is the weather has calmed down drastically, which is always nice. I like the chill day. I'm gonna be pissed. It is. Motherfucker. I waited so long. And he came home bloody late. But it's his own fault. It's his own bloody fault. I sorted everything out. I almost cancelled today's stream because I thought, no, he's going to be home. We're going to go sort out and open Pokemon cards. But I guess not. Hey, hello. Yeah, it's fine. Come in and add another one to the counter. Appreciate you stopping by, even for a second. Hope your day is going well. Hope you're enjoying the cooler weather. I think it's supposed to get slightly worse for us again tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow and Friday is going to be slightly worse again, which sucks. I've got to put the... I've got to remember. I didn't need to today because it's been so much cooler, but I need to remember for tomorrow to put the hot water bottle in the freezer. I'll tell you what, I actually haven't thinking on Friday. Yeah, I don't blame you. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to split today's stream up into 2-hour streams. And by that, I mean, I'm going to stream an hour today. And then I'm going to probably do another stream tomorrow to make up for it. Because I want to open Pokemon cards with my brother. And our booster box arrived. I waited so long for him to come home. He came home late, and he literally, just as I started the stream, walked into the door. So I'm going to split it. So I will apologize. Today's stream will be smaller. However, to make up for it, there will be another stream tomorrow. So even more chance to add likes and more resets. So I would apologize, but I do really want to go and spend some time with him. He's moving out at the end of the week, so... And hopefully I also won't be so exhausted. I know I feel like it, but I'm just like... I want to go and open cards. Like they came today, I was ever so good. I hadn't touched them. Instead, I sorted out my binder. So, I'll give it an hour. It's enough to do 100 resets. And then I'll go and see if he wants to go and open some cards. He might not. Probably not today, Cloud. I would say today is going to be a shorter one. And then I'm going to also stream tomorrow as well. So that'll hopefully make up for it. An extra day. Well, I'm going to aim for an hour. Might be an hour and a half. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, it's also more about the bloody yawns. I'm yawning so much. This is why I also hate the summer. I think I yawn more in the summer than I do in the winter. And that's literally just because I'm up so damn early. And I keep trying to fight my body to let me sleep more. I know, because I always end up, I'm laying in bed and I'm just like, sleep, sleep. All right, hello, yeah. We'll see you most likely tomorrow. But yeah, going to be 100 resets today. Or near enough 100 resets today. So it's going to be quite short. I might no, I think we'll do a short one. I'm yawning like a madman and it's only just bloody started, so... We'll do that, make it a bit shorter, and then I'll make up for it by doing an extra day tomorrow. Guys, mad. Tomorrow is your Friday? Nice. Yeah, enjoy it. I'm incredibly jealous. Incredibly jealous, Cloud. I wish tomorrow was my Friday. Tomorrow's my Thursday. However, it feels like my Wednesday because we had an extra long weekend. And bank holiday weekends always throw me out. They always throw me out. I'm always like completely out of sync on bank holidays. But I love them because I'm like, it's only 4 days I'm working. Not that you can particularly call what I'm doing working, but... Let's actually look at the screen before I reset. That would be good. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, Cloud. I hope you feel better soon. Hope it's not too detrimental. And am I on 20? So 5. No, 4. Meh. Yeah, we'll do just a short little teeny tiny stream, and then I'll make up for it by streaming more normal tomorrow. Doing an extra day tomorrow. Oh my god, I literally cannot stop yawning. One of those days. I might have to spend my week off just like resetting my schedule. Which sucks, but it might have to happen. Well, I mean, at least it is sprained. Don't worry, I won't trap you for long. I won't trap you for much longer because I don't have that much in me today. It's annoying because if my brother was home 5 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier, I might have just been like, no, you know what, I'm cancelling today's stream. But no, he came home, like, literally, I started the stream, and then he walked through the bloody door. And I kind of knew it was going to happen, but I was like, I don't want to cancel the stream just to go and do it, so... I'm going to allow myself to be annoyed with him. All right, see you later, Cloud. Thank you very much for stopping by. Your rest of the rest of your work week is good. I think it's gonna probably be about an hour-ish stream. Yeah, about an hour-ish, I think. Just under. Depends on how quick I go with it. Just focus on the resets. Don't let myself get distracted as much as I'm going to go and open Pokemon cards. Gotta wait a little bit. As much as I want to, and trust me, I really want to. I had so much fun organizing cards with my brother. It was like one of the most random things ever. It was like, yeah, I'm addicted to it. There's an odd satisfaction that comes from organizing and sorting out stuff, I find specifically, and then it also is just like a double thing with Pokemon cards as well. Give me Pokemon cards to organize, I'll organize them. I love it. I love it. Definitely a good old bit of fun. Oh, and I also got a new DS game. I posted it on Discord. I got the Dinosaur King game, which I saw one video on it, and it was like, yeah, it's kind of like, again, I'm a big fan of the Dinosaur King franchise anyway, but it was kind of just like, oh hey, yeah, it's kind of like Pokemon but with dinosaurs, and I went, I can't believe I've never heard of this game before, and now I own it. The other good thing was I verified it worked, because I'll be honest, I was a little bit worried that it wasn't going to work. But it does, and there is a save on there, so that's good. I like the fact it's got a save on it. It's not a very fast save, mind you. I think it's very early game still, but, you know, I'm kind of like, I kind of don't care because I'm like, I want to play it anyway. I need to try and find time to play it. I think I'm really going to enjoy it. And I'm kind of a little bit worried that I'm going to enjoy it so much that I'm going to be like, why have they not made any more? Because I do think it's a cardinal sin that I don't think there's been anything new in that franchise for a really long time. And with the current resurgence in trading cards, I would have thought they would have considered bringing back the franchise in some form or another. Maybe not in the same way it was done previously, which was it was done through like arcade machines. But I would have thought they would have brought it back. Although arguably I don't need another card game to spend loads of money on. So I would also be okay, you know, if they didn't bring it back and they just kind of left it how it was. You know, a very fond memory. I mean, they could be working on it. I think I saw somewhere that it was like 6 to like the printing presses are like so in advance. So it is a shame. Actually, the easy way to figure out if there's anything happening is to just go Dinosaur King and then do news. And then I want to see if there's any news on it. News. Week 30 is crazy, John, but the problem is it's only like 3 hours a week that I'm hunting. So it's not that insane. Definitely not as bad as it could have been. Not as bad as it could be, but also not like super good either. Especially since it's now over odds again. Or over odds. Oh no, that's a fan-made thing, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want fan-made. I want like official. I want like official stuff. Why am I hunting? Because I like Palkia. Palkia is my favorite. Well, my favorite of the duo between Dialga and Palkia. But then I was always a Pearl, and my brother was Diamond. Half of it is spite, because I failed it previously before. Like last January, I managed to find a shiny, I was at like 2,000, yeah, 2,300 encounters. I failed it. Since then, I've done 4,300 more encounters, and I've not seen it. But also because my brother got Dialga. He happened to buy the game. And he managed to find Dialga and like shiny Dialga in like 4 hours of hunting. So half of it was like I wanted to do it to, show him I could also do it. And the other part was I like it. And at this point now, I've been doing it for so long that I'm just like, I need it. So I'm kind of just like refusing to accept defeat. This is just not going that well for me. But no, I don't think there's any news on Dinosaur King, which sucks. I mean, I'm sure you'll share it even if I say no, John. Go for it. Why not? Has green like Tyranitar, which means you're very cool. Funnily enough, I saw because my avatar is kind of based on the Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Pokemaniac, and I vaguely remember seeing that it was like not based on any specific Pokemon. It was just based on a green monster. So technically, it's not based off Tyranitar. It might have that resemblance, but that's not what it's based off of, which I thought was very interesting. I just think it was based on other bits. I like it. It's alright. It's not my favorite Pokemon. But I don't like despise it. There are some Pokemon I despise. Well, not many, but there's some Pokemon I really don't like. But Tyranitar is definitely not one of them. Again, I think it's very difficult to hate any Pokemon for any length of time, but there are definitely some Pokemon that I'm like lower down on my list of ones that I like. But I definitely think that, again, there's definitely Pokemon for everyone. Oh god, a minute. Yeah, this is really going to be a short stream. I did think it was going to be a 50-minute stream. I'm glad I got that time about correct. Glad I got that about right. It's also good that my my burn is also healing. Burnt myself over the weekend, and I'm glad it's now healing itself a bit. Good. There's nothing wrong with that, John. I'm glad it's your favorite. Glad you like it. Oh, I'm just tired. I'm super tired, super exhausted. I was originally not going to stream today. And instead I was going to go and open Pokemon cards with my brother. But then my brother came home ridiculously late. And I literally started streaming as he walked through the door. And I was annoyed because I was kind of waiting, expecting him to come home at a normal time. Didn't. He came home late. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to be like, all right, do you want to open some stuff? And he's going to be like, oh, I've already opened them. Right, oh, of course you have. Of course you have, you big... Because he is a big old meanie. Ready for sleep. Ready for this week to be over. Chill the weekend. Next week, do a bit of work. And then I got the following week off, which is nice. I'm looking forward to it. Time off. Lovely. I just burnt my lip on some food, and it kind of bowled a little bit, and it kind of hurt when I opened my mouth too much. But now it's back to kind of normal, which is good. I don't know if I have a specific one. That's the problem. I I used to say Chimchar because I like the Chimchar line, and I'm pretty sure it was one of my first starters. When I started playing the game, but now I don't know. I really don't know if I have a definitive answer for that, and I'm sure it upsets people. I just don't have a specific favorite. Kind of like a fan of all the Gen 4 starters, but I wouldn't say that they obviously can't all be my favorite. So it is kind of I forgot to well, it's too late now. I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it for tomorrow. I can't believe I forgot to do it. Oh, it's a shame. But no, I don't know if it is Chimchar anymore. I don't know if it's moved on to something else. Like, I think I need to have like a serious sit down and just kind of like self-reflection and go over all of them and make my mind up on what ones like I prefer. I do think it's probably going to be a Gen 4 Mon, but realistically I don't know exactly. Oh, great. They're adding bloody AI to the studio. Get out of here. I don't want it. Yeah. Don't care that anything is normalized. Don't care. I just want to pass out. I want to go to sleep. That's all I want. Can I go to sleep? I got 44 more resets to do. I said I'd at least aim to do 100 today. I will do that, and then I'll stream again tomorrow to make up for it. Thing is, I don't normally stream on a Thursday. I'll stream on a Thursday to make up for the fact that today is a shorter stream. That and today's likes will just go towards the reset anyway, so that's fine. Need to stop yawning, man. I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so ready to sleep. $14 minutes. Yeah, it's probably gonna be 15 to 20 minutes. Oh, I'm glad you think so, John. Right, definitely not shiny. To be fair, it's not like you can be very stressful just doing the same thing over and over again. Still got the picture up for this. Forty more resets. I'm sure it wouldn't surprise you, John, but you are not the first to say that. A lot of the regulars around here say that. Streams are pretty chill. At least until Greg shows up. But Greg's at the gym. Sorry about that today. Especially since it's going to be a shorter stream as well. I did, yeah. I'm kind of done with the game, I'll be honest. I might go back and do a little bit more, but for the most part, I'm done with the game. There's nothing, you know, to a degree for me left to worry about like achieving in that game. I feel like I've kind of achieved everything. I was kind of thinking that it's all right, but again, I'm kind of done everything I kind of want to do. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm like, yeah, I'd love to do that. I can't think of anything. So there's probably nothing else that I'm desperate to do in the game. Reckon your favorite reason is Gen 4? Yeah. Gen 4 was my original generation, so yeah, Gen 4 is my favorite gen. I mean, I like the Gen 4. I'd call it the Gen 4 era. Like, I really like, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, but then I also liked Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well, and I would classify them as Gen 4 era. Definitely my personal, but you know, again, I feel like people's favorite regions very much tells you how old someone is, because typically it's people's first region. It's like anyone who says anything like before Gen 4, I'm like, well, they're most likely older than me or got into Pokemon before me. And anyone that says anything older than Gen 4, I'm like, yeah. You know, that's people's... that makes sense because, you know, they got into the hobby after. Quite obvious to tell. I'm going to go middle of the road and say Gen 7. As my guess. Hey Lennon, how are you doing? I hope your week has been good. I hope your week's going well. Middle of the week now. It feels weird. Doesn't quite feel like a Wednesday. We've got 33 more resets to go today. Get it done. One off is Gen 8. Yeah, see? So I think, personally, that it's a very good depiction on how old someone is depending on their favorite gen. Very, very rarely. It does happen. But as a general rule of thumb, I find it works quite well. At least, you know, just my my estimation. It's never been like insanely off. So it's like, I know Gen 3, Gen 4, your favorite gen, you're probably around kind of my kind of age, middle to later 20s. And then as you go down, it kind of goes down. I think it's like 3 or 4 years per gen. So it's kind of like, it kind of gives you a good grasp on kind of how old someone is based on their gen. On their favorite gen. Obviously, as with everything, there are always exceptions to the rule. I'm not saying that because someone's favorite gen is, you know, Gen 9, that they're 5 years old. But I'm also saying that someone who prefers Gen 9 as their favorite gen could be someone who's only played Gen 9 games. So potentially, it's one of their earlier games and they're going to be younger. But as always, there's exceptions to the rules. Just because I think that's the case doesn't mean it is the case. I could very much be wrong, and, you know, someone who's been playing Pokemon for 30 odd years could like, you know, Gen 7, you know, Gen 8, Gen 9. That could be their favorite Pokemon gen. You just don't know. What, an explanation as to why Gen 8's your favorite? I don't need an explanation. If it's your favorite, it's your favorite. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You enjoy the game, it's all that matters. No one else needs to get or understand it. Again, all this is based off of, like, all my rambling is based off of my personal kind of observation. It is by no means God's, you know, gospel. It's based on just observation that I've seen, and it's like, yep, that's roughly about it. You know, like, it gives me a gauge. It's not a be all or end all. We got 26 left. See if we can get a shiny in 26. Tell you what I need to find. I kind of need to find something. And I now cannot remember what it was. God, I hate that. I hate that when I'm like, I've got something in mind and I need to do it, and then I forget what it is 2 seconds later. Always completely random. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, and I go, I was thinking of something, then I've lost it. But then give it like 2 hours, and eventually I'll just come back, and I'll be like, yeah, that was it. Exactly that. That's exactly what I was thinking about. It sucks. I hate my brain. Sometimes it's good. Most of the time it's not, though. I'm glad you like it, John. Let me try and remember. Gen 8 was Sword and Shield, wasn't it? I liked the setting. I really didn't like how the region was laid out. I had a problem with the region layout. I could very much see, I remember very much hearing very early on after release that it felt like it was a DS game that they ported to the Switch. And for the longest time, I was kind of like, I can see that being the case. To be honest, I don't know how I feel about it now. They're okay games. I've played them. I enjoyed them. I've got the DLC for them. But outside of that, it's kind of it. But no, I really like the DLC. I've played so much. I've played so much. Like of the raid den that it's just insane. I want to go back and finish the max raid dens at some point as well. Actually, I should probably finish that DLC first because the Isle of Armor. The only bit that I did DLC wise was literally just get to the whole, literally just get to the max raid den, and then that was it. I was done with that's as far as I got in that DLC. That was it. That's all I'd done. After that, I did the Isle of Armor. I finished the Isle of Armor. But that's it. That's all I ended up doing. It wasn't horrible. And it's kind of like the remakes for this game. I vaguely remember the art style being considered quite polarizing. I believe I remember it for BDSP. I remember it being polarizing, and people were like, I don't like the chibi. But then I also remember that people weren't happy that it was a faithful remake, which is what they said that they were going to do. So I don't know why people were upset. They were like, yeah, we wanted megas. Yeah, we wanted this. Yeah, we wanted that. It's like, well, you're asking for an awful lot for a game that was going to be just a faithful remake. I love the games. I think they're fine. But then you get people complaining that it's like, you know, we don't have the DS, or you know, the DS games cost stupid money, which they do. The old physical DS games do, and I think if they did release all the other games in some form or another, it would reduce the overall cost of those. I'm hopeful. I'd say I'm stupidly hopeful. I'm like, yeah, if they bring out a DS remake, or you know, a remake of all of them, and they were all on the console, it'd be so nice. But I also don't think it would reduce the price. Yeah, that's because it wasn't in the original games anyway. That's the thing. The Shiny Charm wasn't introduced from my memory until Gen 5. Which is why it's... but again, I'm kind of the mindset of, if it was never going to work originally, why bother adding it in the first place? there you go. That does still work. I thought it would. Yeah, I forgot to put the pinned chat message, but that also works. Thank you, Nightbot. To be fair, I need to check. I need to stream longer tomorrow to make sure that it doesn't ping it in like 15 minutes. Tomorrow's gonna have to be I think it's gonna be normal time. I think it's gonna be a 7 o'clock start. But I'll try and go to like 8:30, 8:45, 9 o'clock. Are you streaming 7 p.m.? So basically the same. I mean, it will be on the channel once the stream is published, and I'll publish it after this stream ends. And that will convert the time zone to your time zone, which is nice. YouTube does that. There are some YouTube features that I'm like, yeah, that's good. I prefer it over Twitch personally for quite a bit of stuff, but I'm also like, Twitch does things better than YouTube. But yeah, it should be 7 p.m. and I'll try and get a 2-hour stream in, and then so basically I'm streaming today, I'm streaming tomorrow, I'm streaming Friday, and then that's it done and again until Monday. And next week's gonna be should be normal. The week after might be a bit different. We'll see. See, I gotta decide. Exactly on my schedule the week after next. I've also got to remember that Monday is technically the first of the month. See if we can get a shiny today. 7 more resets. I don't think it's gonna happen today. I need to box Staraptor afterwards as well because he failed me greatly. Thus he needs to go. He needs to go, the poor boy. I'm never gonna let him down. Never gonna let him down, and I'm never gonna forget. Criminal. Looking for 4 left after this one. Nope. Seem to be pink. One of these days, I will eventually stop yawning during the streams, but not today. If I'm completely honest, John, I don't know. I just have a random rolling playlist on, and I don't hear the music. So I don't know, unfortunately. If you think it is, then it probably is. I like Cynthia's theme as well. Yeah. Give me nightmares for years, but not bad. Then also gave me nightmares going back into it in Unova as well. Your theme was definitely one of nightmares. But unfortunately, this is the last reset. For today, let's see if we get lucky. See if we get lucky. Nope. Okay, that's fine. So I apologize for the shorter stream today. I'm incredibly exhausted, so I'm going to go and do some other bits. However, I will be back. I will be back tomorrow, and it will be a longer, more normal stream tomorrow. I hope you will have an amazing rest of your day. You'll have a good Thursday. See ya later. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye.